No, when you sitting down with Jackie Christie and you start calling names and getting disrespectful, the same energy you give, you're gonna receive. I was angry. I learned replay. What did I do?
The well-known messy woman Jackie Christie, just recently sentenced, is the same woman who turned a charity event into a loud arguments agent. You should better sit, since this story is not only dramatic but also rather large. Is this the end of Jackie's crazy rule? That is the most crucial question. From actual courtroom drama to all the drama on Basketball Wives, there are unpublished tapes, shocking incidents in the courtroom, and a decision shocking all present. Next comes Doug. Oh, you really ought not to start me on Doug. Christy, the husband who appeared to be silent on reality TV, is now under attack for maybe being the one dragging strings behind scenes. This story presents far more than what first seems. Jackie is preparing for a big comeback, maybe from behind bars. Is this the last fall of reality TV's most erratic star? Get ready for popcorn, since what you will be hearing will astound your mind. This transcends a local scandal here. This could wipe out all Jackie produced. We only have starting point. We have all the messy components. Before the handcuffs were put on, before the courtroom went silent, and before Jackie's mugshot went viral, let's go back. Signs were everywhere, but nobody wanted to see them. Jackie Christie was hardly unknown for controversy. She really did live in it. Years of dancing on the brink of craziness, always close to a scandal. She went beyond simple flirtation with danger this time. She married him, moved in with her keys to her life in hand. Months ago, the whispers began. Little signals dropped on Twitter, mysterious tick hubs, and gossip blogs. They mentioned something significant approaching. Jackie is hiding something. They advised caution. But we were too lost in her wine-filled arguments and dramatic reality TV departure from view to notice. It started with a party Jackie threw in Malibu. It went beyond all reasonable bounds. Think black helicopters, secret letters, and a guest list so private Doug did not know most of the names from. Stories abound that this was a cover-up rather than just another elegant celebration. Jackie was hiding behind all that gloss. Something. Insiders assured me it was everything. Things grew darker when one of Jackie's former assistants, who we will call Tasha to protect her privacy, forwarded shocking material. In a sequence of anonymous emails, Tasha claimed Jackie engaged in a sophisticated money laundering operation, invisible even to the authorities. Tasha said Jackie used her charitable organizations to quietly transfer millions of dollars into offshore accounts. The minute we were distributing scholarships, and the next she was wiring charitable money to a Cayman Islands shoddy bank. And we can't overlook Doug, the committed husband who regularly supported Jackie on TV. Now, though, some argue he might have been a real-life step ahead of Jackie. Although insiders say Doug was actually about money laundering, hush money, and secret deals, multiple accounts point to Doug attending apparently charitable events. And what about the viral video that vanished mere hours after it was uploaded? Online, a security camera clip from Jackie's house surfaced, showing her yelling into a burner's phone about someone not keeping quiet. She is seen in the video pacing and growing agitated before furiously smashing the phone and leaving. Should that not seem suspicious? I'm not sure what else to look for. The web went crazy. Reddit threads developed into full conspiracy theories. Twitter detectives began piecing Jackie's chronology like a crime documentary. Jackie's nonprofit had not paid taxes for 3 years, one post noted. Another noted that several close friends of Jackie had vanished without explanation. Former stylists, business partners, even a cousin who moved to Canada and never returned. However, the twist is here. Takari Lee, Jackie's daughter, who has had a difficult relationship with her mother, made a cryptic comment that further muddies things. On social media, the news traveled fast. She uploaded on her story, "I try to warn all of you," with a hazy picture of a court document. I have been arguing this for years. Often the truth is less beautiful than fiction. Readers started to guess right away. At last, Takari decided to tell the truth. Was she the secret source supplying material to the authorities, or was this just another trick in their long public campaign? In the courtroom, prosecutors claimed to have over 300 pages of bank records, wire transfers, and recorded contacts connecting Jackie to a significant financial fraud spanning 3 countries and 2 decades. The prosecutors claimed Jackie used her reality TV reputation far more than only publicity. She apparently used it as cover. She was accused of planning fake charitable events, giving appearance money to phony companies, even paying some cast members to keep quiet about behind-the-scenes events. See yourself on a reality show covertly washing money. One would not believe it if one tried to create this story, and thus the trial commenced. Seated at the rear, trying to remain hidden, crowded the courtroom were reporters, supporters, bloggers, even 2 former basketball wives. Surrounded by her attorneys, Jackie arrived in all black, looking more like a villain in a soap opera than someone in a court. The prosecution was aggressive and the judge spoke coldly. Jackie was presented as the one in charge of a large-scale fraud built on dishonesty and lies, using charm to subjugate others. One attorney even claimed that Jackie had supported a lifestyle she could not afford unless she had stolen it by using her celebrity to silence victims, scare witnesses, and silence other attorneys. Then, just as things seemed like they might not get any worse, a surprise witness was called upon. Last minute flown in from Atlanta was Jackie's former close friend and business partner. She said Jackie once told her everything while they were drinking wine, describing the whole operation as a backup should Hollywood fail. This was more than just fraud, though part 1 of the story ends here. The court session closed for the day before we could hear further. Jackie's plan to save herself came through. Second part will look at the evidence, betrayals, public reaction. You will not believe who turned on Jackie or what the leaked tape exposed. Back in the digital sphere, the courtroom drama carried on unabated. Twitter became a site for debate. Instagram was full of Jackie's courtroom sketches. People started acting as detectives on TikHub, dissecting Jackie's claimed criminal life as though it were a hit TV show. Let us now review the data. When they first started, the leaks did not come gently. They were here fast. An unidentified source sent a Google Drive link labeled Jackie's folder, The Truth, just hours after the mystery witness finished testifying. If we had opened it, it would have included voice notes, bank screenshots, plane tickets to Switzerland, and even a memo Jackie allegedly sent to her assistant, ordering her to wipe all records before auditors arrived. We are not saying we opened it. One cannot fabricate a story this kind. The voice notes exposed plenty, even though the clarity was lacking. They apparently kept Doug informed, noted Jackie talking about moving money before it could be frozen, made donations to her own bank accounts, and let her close friends know. In one of the clips, Jackie notes, "If this leaks, I am done. We are all done." Of course, it leaked as well. The banknotes arrived next. There were wire transfers to foreign accounts, some with Jackie's name and others under aliases. One phony name kept showing up, J. Edwards. As fans began looking, they discovered that this name connected a Bahamas company connected to a fictitious business Jackie once worked for, helping young people. And keep in mind, Jackie's charitable events she organized, including auctions for funds, community leaders, and special speakers, well, it was all a lie, claims an unidentified caterer who worked at the event. In a deleted Instagram post, she claimed that none of the money went to benefit the children and that the panelists were merely paid performers. The caterer told me she saw her accept the donations, enter a back room, then lock the door. Let us now focus on Doug. More videos from airport security cameras showing Doug and Jackie boarding a private jet just weeks before the charges were issued surfaced this time. They seemed uneasy. Doug was not as innocent as he seemed, claimed someone who used to work for their accountant. They claimed that Doug was not merely standing by his wife, he assisted Jackie with money flow through his own consulting firm. He helped to file the paperwork. One of the strangest aspects was Jackie allegedly having a private storage facility under Christina J. Douglas. Inside, cops discovered 2 laptops, burner phones, shredded documents, and stacks of money. How did we learn the unit was searched only a few days before the charges were issued? As the trial got underway, everyone wanted to know who left the tip that resulted in the unit being searched. Fans felt it was none other than Takari Lee, Jackie's daughter. Let's pause now to briefly discuss Takari. She went live on Instagram only with pure feeling, devoid of makeup or filters. She said with tears in her eyes, "You all thought I was crazy, but my mother has been hiding this for years. I watched the lies, the manipulation, the false charities." She then waved a USB stick and said, "They will hear the truth whether she likes it or not." Instagram became a forum for honest conversation. One person wrote, "Jackie always emitted villainous energy. Her account vanished inexplicably just moments later. While some claim Jackie's legal team had it deleted, others believed it was deleted in any case. It simply made things worse. I knew she was up to something dark," another said. "She pilfers money while copying Bible lines." Even celebs participated. Teddy Roman tweeted, "I have seen that energy. Knowing allows you to know." In the biggest twist of all, Shawnee O'Neal liked a comment that said, "Jackie is finally getting what she deserves." People do act in nice manner. The podcast published episodes marked as emergencies. Kuala Lumpur Pargo posted a mysterious picture of herself sipping tea with the caption, "Karma knows your address." While YouTubers dove deep, Reddit was bursting with timelines, flowcharts, and wild ideas. One theory even claimed Jackie was covertly involved in an underground ring of celebrity scammers run under the direction of a covert Hollywood mogul, though that theory might have been stretched. After all, it is the internet. As the trial progressed, the courtroom drama grew ever more intense. New evidence surfaced, including one from a former Basketball Wives producer claiming Jackie had asked the editing crew to cut particular scenes involving nonprofit money. The producer said Jackie promised a private favor and a meager bonus should they agree, but the request was turned down. She might find this element haunting her. Levers also turned up from leaked emails. "Let us keep this off the books," one email apparently from Jackie to a business associate said. "Generally speaking, less paper is better." Bloggers lost no time disseminating the story. It went viral right away. Not only digital, the reaction turned into a financial catastrophe. Many business people who dealt with Jackie distanced themselves. "We no more have ties with Jackie Christie," and her website magically went offline, said a luxury hair brand. Perhaps the most embarrassing blow came when Doug's former NBA team issued a statement distancing themselves from any assertions likely to damage their reputation. Public humiliation in a chain reaction was about to darken matters even more. Allow us to call her Crystal, a former Jackie Inner Circle member. She leaked a document suggesting Jackie had kept a literal list of people who knew too much and needed to be paid off, quieted, or cut off. Apparently, the paperwork included initials, payout totals, and notes like, "VP must protect or risk being silenced ASAP." Should this prove to be the case, it supports what many had speculated about. There was not a random theft here. The operation was kept rather under control. This is the reason public reaction has felt more like betrayal than only shock. Jackie was not, to many, a TV villain. She was an icon, a mother figure, and a constantly creative problem solver. She is right now in the middle of an outrageously illogical scandal. As the second half of the trial came to close, the suspense in the courtroom peaked. Tomorrow's testimony will include an FBI digital forensic specialist, a celebrity accountant, and maybe a secret audio tape supposedly showing Jackie chatting on avoiding jail time. There is what on that tape? Who is probably going to turn on Jackie moving ahead? Will Doug Christy at last addresses all of this? More will evolve in part 3. Jackie Christie's drama is far from finished, and with every new revelation, the pressure mounts. Like watching a luxury yacht gently sink, carrying everyone along, the stakes are higher than they have ever been. And as the trial runs on, the effects will only get more severe. Celebrities, financial supporters, and maybe even politicians. Hold tightly, since this trip is just getting started. The courtroom drama is rather at its peak. Clarifying the leaked emails, voice messages, and wire transfers is quite hard work for Jackie's defense team. To be really honest, this trial is much more than just a legal one. It is personal. The effects are yet to show. Sources close to the matter say Jackie's legal team is hoping for a smaller sentence should she confess to some of the charges. They are trying to make her seem to be a minor player in a more broad picture, but already shown to her by the FBI's analyst was not only a participant, but also in charge. Jackie might then be dealing with what legal experts believe she might spend up to 25 years in jail should she be found guilty on all counts. Indeed, 25 years she is dealing with charges including conspiratorial, financial, and fraud ones. Still, public opinion presents quite another story. Not just Jackie in hot water. There are many rumors about her husband, longtime supporter Doug Christy, maybe breaking policies. The evidence against him is growing. His name keeps coming up in the research. Doug might be as active as Jackie, from bogus charities to odd payments linked to their shared accounts. Some even hold Jackie could turn on him to save herself. Doug is wrong if he thinks Jackie's appeal will protect him. Not a fairy story this is, and sometimes under crisis, people will go to great lengths to save themselves. Will Doug suffer with his wife, or will he betray her? Though public views are unknown, a lot of speculation surrounds it. Supporters of Jackie are fast disappearing. She is being turned against online, and the response is getting louder. Podcasts, chat shows, and social media all covering it means the scandal is everywhere. Jackie's brand has suffered, and recovery is difficult once your image is compromised this way. Though some devoted supporters claim she is being set up or misinterpreted, let us face it, the evidence is too strong to overlook. Jackie is having a failing career. Her line of clothing is finished. Her programs are gone. Brands are removing her name from their websites. Nobody wants to be associated with someone charged of such serious crimes. Doug's job also seems not to be very promising. Though he hasn't said much, rumors suggest the NBA team he played for might also cut ties with him too. An insider remarked, "We do not want to be involved in this. It is detrimental to business." Jackie might have believed her fame would shield her, but she is about to find out there is no comeback once the public starts to doubt you. Between the memes and the tweets, though more is to this tale, people are already turning their backs on her. It goes beyond only fraud and money laundering. As it happens, Jackie's past is far darker than most people knew. An ex-colleague from her entertainment background came forward with startling assertions. Recall the reality TV show Jackie participated in, acting as the ideal wife? Well, this colleague claims her life was not at all like that. It was loaded with control, manipulation, and a concentration on her image. The Jackie people observed on TV did not really represent Jackie. She was manipulating everyone around her, including those who believed they were on her side, using her notoriety. What then is next? Though the legal fight is far from finished, Jackie clearly already finds things to be in poor shape. Should she be found guilty, she might wind up in a high-security prison. Her real concern, though, is whether she will ever be able to reconstruct her life following all of this. Can Jackie Christie help to turn things around? The scandal is far from closed, and the consequences will only get more severe. We all wonder as the drama unfolds whether Doug Christy would stick by her or walk away right now to save himself. Jackie is in the middle of all, and her world is disintegrating. Our only view is of what comes next. The truth is still developing, and much more has to be found. Make sure you enjoy this video, subscribe, and leave comments reflecting your ideas if you wish to know what comes next. What comes first? Will Jackie Christie turn out to be among the largest hoaxes in celebrity history, or will there be another unexpected turn? Tell us what you believe. You would want not to miss this one narrative. Having heard all the startling specifics, one wonders what comes next. Will Jackie pay the whole consequences of her acts, or will something unanticipated occur? And what about Doug? He will be the next to fall, or will he stick by her? People have different points of view. The drama keeps developing. Jackie's career and reputation are at jeopardy. Do you believe she can recover from this? Doug's actions will be what you suppose? Will he try to keep out of it, or will he get caught up in it?